first thing that we're going to do, whenever you guys read the first time, we always read silently. So as you're reading silently, what I want you guys to do is look for key details. So whenever you're looking for key details, that's going to be something like the name of a character or the location where the character is. That could be an action that is going on. So I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes.
Who would highlight that?
No, you're just going to write a KD beside it. You're writing KD for key details. Yes.
But will a description kind of be like?
That's a good question. So everyone hold on real quick because we haven't started. So she asked, would a description be like key details? Yes, it could be. Anything that has to do with that character could be like key details. So 3 minutes, mark KD, and your time starts now.
You have about 30 seconds left. It's okay if you don't get done. Just mark whatever you come to.
All right. Go ahead and put your pencils down. It's okay if you're not done. So what we're going to do now, we're going to do a group discussion. So what I would like from each table, one person to volunteer as you call yourself the head discussioner. So what you're going to do is you're going to be the one, I'm going to give you guys the question, and you're going to make sure that the conversation actually starts. Otherwise, what you tend to end up doing is just kind of awkwardly stare at each other, and then you never start talking. So can I get one person from each table to raise your hand and say that you will start the conversation? Okay, I see some. Okay, what about over here? Jessica, thank you for volunteering. Oh, Jackson, thank you. Jack, thank you so much. Okay, so what you guys are going to talk about, what I want you to do, I want you to start from the very top of your paper all the way at line number 1. And I want you guys to work your way through all the way to 21 and point out just the key details that you saw. So one of them, I'll go ahead and give it to you, is Salvador. Salvador is a name, so that's a key detail. So go ahead and start there, discussion initiative, and work your way down. I'm gonna give you guys about 2 minutes to work your way through here. Mark anything that you missed, okay? That time starts now.
I did that. He says that so I think when he's saying he's gonna respond. He's charged. He comes in. Sound
Alright, you got about 30 seconds left in your conversation.
It's like
grows smaller and smaller to the eye.
yeah, traffic.
Alright guys, it's okay if you're not done. Let's everyone come up here for a second. Okay, so I heard a lot of you picking up on the same things. So what we're going to do, I've got a few questions. I'm just going to call it a random table, and anyone at that table can answer, okay? Whenever you're answering a question, not just for this read, but for the rest of them, whenever you give me an answer, I want you to use textual evidence for it. So whatever you're saying, back it up with something from the text, and that way everyone can look at it. Make sure you tell us what line number. That's why we numbered everything at the beginning, just so that would be easy to let everyone know what we're talking about. So let's start with Jillian's table. Your first question, super easy. Who is the text about?
Salvador.
The text is about Salvador. So what kind of physical, same table, what kind of physical descriptions do we have for Salvador?
Eye colors, like eye colors. And he has like crooked hair and crooked teeth.
Okay, so where do you guys see all of that?
In the first one.
Alright, very first line, we see Salvador's name. We know that he has the eyes the color of caterpillars. And he's got crooked hair and crooked teeth. Someone from Jackson's table, what can we tell a little bit about his personal life?
Maybe abuse.
Okay, so what makes you go to abuse?
In line 13 it said geography of scars and history of hurt.
Okay, so line 13, everyone, geography of scars and the history of hurt. I want you guys to remember that one. Go ahead and put a dash somewhere beside line 13 so that you remember that one, because we'll go back to it later. Okay, same question but from Hawkins' table. What can we tell about his history?
He like probably comes from like not a very good home because like in line 13 it's in line 6 it's a string of his younger brothers where he's like saying like he has to get his younger brothers ready.
Okay, right. So she's talking about line 6, whenever he's talking about the string of younger brothers behind him, that maybe he's always having to get bed ready as opposed to maybe an adult. How old do you guys, anyone can answer this, how old do you think Salvador is? 12?
It says that he's 40 pounds. Like, so
Yes,
like
he's
6, like, so I don't know.
child because he's getting all these things done that sounds like a responsible child would do. Like that's a lot of work for me to do when I'm 23 years old. That's a lot of work for a kid to have to do. So
But his younger brother's are in school too, so he has to do other.
that's another thing to think about. He's got two younger brothers
He's
who are
just
in
a
school.
small petite child.
Okay, so Rhett said a small petite child. Other than just being a small child, why else might he be so petite? Because he doesn't get very much food. That's something to think
Oh
about.
yeah, Anna said like, I'm not sure I said this, but like they were walking across the things, like they might walk to school too, so.
Okay, they probably walk to school, which doesn't necessarily mean anything, but that's just another detail. Oh, right, exercise. Okay. Okay, here's another question that I'm going to give to Rhett's table. So your question, what do we know about his living conditions?
Well,
We just know that he's forced to grow up quickly. He's gone through a lot.
Right, forced to grow up pretty quickly. He's probably gone through a lot. Rhett, what do you think?
it says, in line 3,
Uh-huh.
somewhere in a vague direction where homes are the color of bad weather.
Vague direction where homes are the color of bad weather. Someone else, what other descriptions do we get of his home, like his actual home?
It says that he lives behind a wall doorway.
Okay, he lives behind a raw doorway. All right. Let's see. What?
In line 5, it says he feeds his brothers or whatever milk and warm up from a tin cup.
Right. Right. So there are kind of two different things to think about there. He's waking up and he's having to get his brothers ready and feed them, and he's also feeding them from like a tin cup. Okay, so what is even going on in this first paragraph? This is for Michael's table. What are they getting ready for in paragraph number 1?
They're like, walk home.
Walk home? Because they're eating breakfast, so they're probably already at home. What do you guys think? Yeah, just that top paragraph. What do you think they're getting ready to do?
Go to school.
Right, good job. They're probably getting ready to go to school. He's getting up in the morning, getting their hair fixed, getting them fed, and then they're about to go to school. And, let's see, Taylor. What goes on in paragraph number 2?
It's kind of talking about like their walk to school. Yeah.
Right, exactly. So the first paragraph is just getting ready, getting up and getting ready. Paragraph number 2 is the actual process of going to school. Number 3, you can guess what number 3 is about. Right, the kind of what happens at school and then leaving school.